Ndula Kwame, Zambia Mona Kiambote, Mokutu Lokwaye. Beautiful cloudy day here in Houston, Texas. Look like there's a big thunderstorm on the way. I want to talk to you guys about Chamalongos. I'm not here to give you the signs or anything, but talking with a few other tatas, and it clicked on my mind that this is important to share. Chamalongos is a way used for confirmation of something that the spirit is telling you. A lot of people depend on Chamalongos and think that Chamalongo is telling them everything. Well, if that's your understanding, well, and that's why your godfather told you respect them. Respect what your godfather or your godmother has explained to you. What I'm talking here in these videos is from other information I gather from my own experience and having a conversation yesterday with this other tatas. They explained a lot of things, their understanding, and it's like people think that they throw chamalongos and they're gonna be seeing different things within chamalongo. In some cases, if that's the way you think, more respect to you and your way you think. But chamalongo is a way of confirming what you already know. Because when we ask a question, we are basically repeating what the Spirit has already told us. And then we confirm that with Shamalongos. In reality, I don't think it's necessary, but if you are up there in that spirituality, if you have that strong spirituality, and you have confianza in what your ñampe says, what your uh, and Fumbe says, right, or your muerto says, you have confianza in that. Sometimes we just go by that. But a lot of times it's like, okay, I'm gonna give you an example. In your mind, right, it's not a voice like I'm talking to you, but in your mind, in your conscience or subconscious within yourself, you're gonna hear something. And it's not you, it's not the way you think, it's not the way you act, but you're going to hear a voice within your inner self that is telling you this person needs this. For example, this person needs a spiritual bath. You're going to add this herb, this, and this herb, right? So, what you do is grab the chamalongos and say, hey, look, this is what I heard in my mind. Do you confirm that I'm repeating back to you exactly what you say? And boom, you cast the chamalongo, right? And then you either get kufwa, budelele, sansa, and so on. Okay. Uh, or like we say, two up and two down, three up, one down, four down, whatever, right? Everybody knows if you are using chamalongos, then you already need to understand, right? So that's what we try to use chamalongos for. It's just to confirm what we heard within ourselves. Okay. And yes, I understand a lot of people throw chamalongos and they go up according to a pattern. Like if it falls in a straight line, they'll say, well, Lucero says, right? Or if it almost goes, looks like an L or like a seven, well, Ensacio Siete Rayos says. Every pattern is different in every house, okay? But in reality, how it was explained to me and how I've done it, and like I said, no disrespect to your house. If you're doing it a certain way, keep doing whatever. If it works for you, it works for you. I'm not here to tell you that you're doing it wrong. Nothing. I'm giving you guys another example. That is all. just having a little conversation with those that are on the other side. Some of you might be agreeing with me, some of you might not be agreeing with me, and some of you might be cursing me. But anyways, so it's just a quick confirmation of something. For example, here we go again, right? While you're doing the reading, and here comes that inner voice, and that inner voice is telling you, tell them this, right? Or hey, tell them that sickness is coming their way, and you're not touching anything about sickness. You're in another different thing in the reading, another different part, another telling them something else, and all of a sudden you get something in your head. It says, hey, tell them this about sickness because it's important. Here I go, I grab my chamalongos and I say, confirmation, right? Confirmation. Are you talking about sickness? And I throw cast the chamalongos. There are ways that you do when you do your hands, which is time, or for example, future and the past, and then right in the present. Okay. And then I go and cast, and it's gonna say budelele, right? So now the reading has stopped because the muerto is saying that's not important. I want to talk to this person. I want to talk to this person about their health because that's a major obstacle, and everything doesn't matter. This person really needs to concentrate on their health because their life is in danger. I hope you guys understand that, right? So it's a great tool to help you, but everything needs to start in here. And what do I mean by that? You need to know yourself. You need to understand yourself. You need to know when it's you, the way you think, how you think, and when it's the spirit's way of thinking. And that is very difficult to do because you really need to spend time knowing who you are, understanding who you are, asking yourself, is that me or is that the spirit? You also need to spend time, especially when you have an enganga, knowing how that spirit works, understanding that spirit, having a personal connection to the spirit. This is not like, oh yes, I got me my nganga, now we're gonna start doing this and doing that. It takes a while for you to really develop that connection with that infumbe. You might come and you might be practicing this tradition and you were in Gale for like let's say 5 years, and you know all your prayers, you know all your herbs, you know a lot of tratados, you know how to do patipembas, you know a lot of things, but see, you don't know that infumbe. You don't know that muerto. Sometimes you don't even know your Congo en batalla. So that's what I'm saying. It's take your time, understand yourself. When you hear that, you have to ask yourself, wait, is that my thought? And that's very hard to do. Is that my thought? Or is that the Mfumbe asking, right? Telling me. So here is a suggestion. You pick up that chamalongos, jamputos, whatever you want to call them, and you ask, is that me or is that you? Well, you can't ask two questions at the same time, right? So is that you speaking to me? Because you need to know that name of that muerto. You need to know who that spirit is. And that muerto might give you a nickname, or that muerto might give you a its real name. So, for example, right? I'll be like Tomas. Is that you? Is that you talking to me? Boom! I cast a Chamalongos, right? And Chamalongos is giving me four down. Right away, I know it's not that is me. Okay, so then I continue the reading because I want to be able to use that spirituality to guide me. And yes, sometimes when we're doing the reading, we have to put our own input, our own thought, or give the person our own advice because we probably have experience and we already went through that situation this person has gone through. But anyways, I just wanted to do a quick 10-minute reading. I mean, reading live with you guys. Don't forget, this video was brought to you by the Spiritual Alchemists. Okay, if you guys are looking for reading, if you guys are looking for spiritual material, candles, oils, herbs, and stuff, I'll put the website, the link to the website in the description. Okay, you guys have a blessed day, and I will be doing more videos. And I do apologize that the comments are off. I just really don't want any distractions, okay? And I want to say, I don't want to be up here arguing with idiots, going off on idiots, and I want to concentrate on what I want to say. So you have a blessed day, and que Zambia locutara con mucho más simene. To the next video.